Hello and what is everybody? My name is Ahmed Elkordy and today I'm going to be comparing two champions. So the first one is going to be Viktor from Paladins Champions of the Realms, and the second one is going to be Soldier 76 from Overwatch. So these two have very different stats. Considering the fact that in different games, that's alright. I'm sorry if there's any background noise, that's uncontrollable. So let's begin with Viktor. There's going to be actually three parts to this. First of all, it's going to be a direct review of Viktor. The second is going to be a direct review of Soldier 76. And the third is going to be a direct comparison between both of them. So let's start. Viktor, also known as the Lone Wolf, is a damage type and was released on June 30th of 2016. He has a health of 2,200 hit points. Now let's move on to his abilities. He has an assault rifle which fires one shot every 0.1 seconds, so that's 10 shots a second, and every single one deals 130 damage. This is effective up to medium range. There is some bonus damage in the first 4 rounds after reload, and that's 40 additional damage. So the first 4 rounds are going to deal 170 damage. The second ability is the fact that Viktor can aim down sights. He has no more iron sights like in Call of Duty or any other FPS games. He has improved accuracy, of course, but he moves 50% slower. For his third ability, Viktor has frag grenades. So it's just a normal grenade, as you expect. You press Q to cook it up, and then once it lands, it deals up to 750 damage, extremely up close. Okay, so it has some bonus damage as well. The affected enemies that are hit with the grenade have 15% increased damage for 4 seconds. Of course, that's from an assault rifle. He also has a hustle, which is basically a sprint. You lower your weapon and run 65% faster, which is just a generic sprint, one that you'd expect. His ultimate, or his E, is called Barrage, and of course it's an area damage ultimate, as you'd expect from a soldier. This is basically an artillery shell that deals 1,400 damage. Now how you kind of summon this thing, you could say, is you bring up your binoculars and you point it at an enemy and you click on them. Basically you aim on them and you click on your mouse button and boom, artillery shell lands on them for 1,400. This is especially useful to use when the character has already used their mobility ability. Now this doesn't work. This actually, Viktor is a counter to his own ultimate, since he's the only one who has infinite mobility. So you can't do this on another Viktor because he can just infinitely run away. So that doesn't matter. So he's kind of a counter to his own ultimate. Now moving on to Soldier 76. So Soldier 76, also known as Jack Morrison, has 200 health. His role is offense, and 200 health might seem extremely little compared to Viktor, but remember, these are respective games, and in Overwatch, health is not as the health numbers are not in thousands, they're in hundreds. His heavy pulse rifle does 6 to 20 damage, same exact thing. In Paladins, damage is in hundreds, while in Overwatch it's in tens. So his fall-off range is 30 to 55 meters, so that's kind of medium range, you could say. His rate of fire is 8.77 rounds per second and has an ammo of 25 and a reload time of 1.5 seconds. Now his helix rockets, which are 3 at a time, deal 40 direct damage and 80 splash damage, making 120 in total. This projectile speed is 40 meters every single second, and the splash damage reaches up to 2 meters, and it has a cooldown of 8 seconds. His third ability, which is Sprint, is obvious. It's like Viktor's Hustle, but more clear. Is just a normal sprint. Lower your weapon, you can't fire it, and you just deploy and you just run. Now he has Biotic Field, which is kind of the compensation for the fact that he can't aim. He heals himself for 40 health every second for 5 seconds. It has a cooldown of 15 seconds. His Tactical Visor, which is kind of his ultimate, just locks on and aim to the threat closest to his crosshairs. So basically, it basically gives you aimbot for a certain amount of time, or which is actually 6 seconds. It gives you aimbot for 6 seconds unless someone uses their mobility. It then gives you aimbot on another target. So yeah, that's Soldier 76. Time to move on to part 3 and compare both of them. So, Viktor has more accuracy since he can aim down sights while Soldier 76 can't. He also has more rapid fire because he can shoot 10 rounds every second while Soldier 76 also only shoots 8.77 rounds. The Helix rockets wise, or the second skill, Helix rockets, Soldier 76 has the advantage in that, since the Helix rockets deal 120 total damage, while the frag grenade also only deals 750. Remember that Overwatch, the health is in hundreds, while the frag grenade, while in Paladins it's in thousands. The frag grenade doesn't even deal up to 1000. Now there are 3 of those Helix rockets, so if you have good enough aim, these Helix rockets can take out a squishy character. Only one ability of these, and it's one of the pretty frequently used. Same thing with the grenade, even though the grenade can't even come close to taking down the squishiest character in the game. Sprint wise, they both have the same kind of thing, just weapons lower, this down. Weapons lowered, more speed. Now, Soldier 76 has the advantage when it comes to health because of his biotic field. He can heal 40 health a second for 5 seconds. That means that's an instant 200 health right there. So by the press of a button, he has an instant emergency heal. Now, ultimate wise, it's in Viktor's favor as he deals 1,400 damage on every single artillery strike. For Soldier 76, just aimbot, while he does tons of damage if he locks onto you. Especially the fact that even if you use your mobility, he can still send an artillery strike on you, and it deals way more damage than just aimbot. So, ultimate-wise, I think Viktor's ultimate is better. Now, anyway, thank you very much, guys, for watching. If you did enjoy this video, please click that thumbs up button and subscribe for more content, and I'll be seeing you dudes in the next video.